You can sell off that junk at bits and pieces.
A coin or two for a veteran? It's not much to ask. You know you can afford a septim or two. Being old's not so bad. Daughter keeps me fed, and my working days are done.
I'm not interested, Jari. It doesn't matter how many times you ask.
You might want to rethink that. Missing out on some wonderful opportunity.
I thought adventurers were supposed to look tough.
Beer, huh. Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing. Baron's my husband. He works the forge up at Castle Dower. No, between you and me, he wasn't even that good a king. All of those rambling speeches about the Empire this and the Empire that. Welcome. Take a look. Come back to bits and pieces anytime. I've got your back. I am sworn to carry your burdens. Let's get going then.
Apples, tomatoes, leeks, and cabbages. Fresh and ripe.
Fresh fish.
Spiced wine.
Fresh fish. You know you can afford a septim or two.
I've got a little work if you're interested, traveler.
Spares. Oh, thank you. What? I was there. You understand? They left me for dead. I didn't leave them.
Still here. All right, what is it? What do you need? Still need me to do something? I'm right behind you. All right, what is it? What do you need? Okay, got it. Okay, got it. Anything else?
I grew up tending. When I was a boy, there was a year we couldn't afford enough feed. So I snuck. Need something?
Have you given Malborn the gear you want to smuggle into the embassy? Good. I have your invitation to the party. But the only way you're going to get past the guards is if they really believe you, which means you need to look the part and not be armed to the teeth. When you're ready, I'll keep the rest of your gear safe until you get back. You'll only have what Malborn smuggled in for you, plus whatever you can pick up inside. You can't go to a party at the Thalmor Embassy dressed like that. You can't go to a party at the Thalmor Embassy dressed like that. You can't go to a party at the embassy dressed. I guess that will have to do. You should pass for a real guest, at least until you open your mouth. Ready to board the carriage to the embassy? Don't worry, it will all be waiting for you when you get back. Just make sure you get back out of there alive with the information we need. Good luck.
Fellow latecomers, well, in this little soiree. And arriving by carriage, no less. I salute you, sir. My lateness is due more to getting lost on the way up this god's-forsaken mountain than any desire to actually arrive late.
Well, your invitation, please. Thank you, sir. Go right in.
Here's my invitation. I don't have a phone.
Welcome. I don't believe we've met. I am Elenwen, the Thalmor ambassador to Skryim. And you are?
I heard Elenwen say she's going to open a bottle of her best firebrand wine later. I can hardly wait.
Ah, yes. I remember your name from the guest list. Please, tell me more about yourself. What brings you to this... to Skryim? What is it, Malborn?
It's just that we've run out of the Alto wine. Do I have your permission to uncork the NVIDIA Red?
I've told you before not to bother me with such trifles.
Yes, Madam Ambassador.
My apologies. We'll have to get better acquainted later. Please, enjoy yourself.
What can I get for you? You made it in. Good. As soon as you distract the guards, I'll open this door and we can get you on your way. Let's hope we both live through this day. Here you go, sir. The finest Colovian brand. Is there anything else I can get for you? Of course. Let me see if we have another bottle of that. I'll be waiting by the door for everyone to be distracted.
There were several Khajiit camped outside the walls.
We're not supposed to talk to the guests.
The Great War is long past. It's time the Empire and the Altmeri Dominion put aside their differences. Prosperity is good for everyone. You must be new to Sky. I feel that it's time to put aside the grievances of the past and let peace and prosperity flourish. I try to do my little part. Besides, just between you and me, it's making me pots of money. Not every Nord is obsessed with strength, honor, and skill at arms. A rare few are born with a gift for making money. My investments are my strength, and my wealth is my weapon. As for honor, well, there are some luxuries even I can't afford. Very well, then. There's a likely-looking filly.
If your eyes and your ears are open, and your mind is free of judgment and expectation, you might learn much in this chamber.
Something to eat?
Fair faces and fine food are well and good, but honesty is rarely so pleasing.
I like what I see, my dear. And believe
There are words spoken and words unspoken. Beware these, Thalmor, for they are adept in both languages. For this reason, I avoid them when I can.
Oh, not at the moment.
May wisdom light your path.
Go far.
Yes, sir.
Are you enjoying the party?
Very much so, and thank you for asking.
Excellent. I'll leave you to it then. I'm so glad you could attend. I trust that this is just... Quite often, yes. The only thing I... But I also enjoy learning the latest gossip and hearing the most. Of course not. One does not gather the most important men and women of Skryim and then serve them cheap ale and stale bread. This is only a taste of the benefits that accrue to those that align themselves with Thalmor interests.
A little better than a slum. It's shameful that the Dark Elves are made to
One of my main duties is to foster a better understanding between the Aldmeri Dominion and the people of Skryim. I also oversee the activities of the Thalmor Justiciars throughout Skryim, although this has been most unfortunately disrupted by the war.
probably trying to scare us into giving
The Thalmor Justiciars are so often misunderstood. Our primary goal is to preserve the peace between the Empire and the Aldmeri Dominion. The worship of the false god Talos contributed to the unfortunate friction that led to the Great War. Following the Great War, the White Gold Concordat set out the terms for peaceful coexistence between the two powers. The Empire and the Dominion agreed that the worship of Talos was a relic of the past and must be eliminated in the interests of peace. But I'm sure you didn't come here for a lecture on high politics. One of my main duties is to foster a better understanding between the Aldmeri Dominion and the people of... I also oversee the activities of the Thalmor Justiciars throughout Skryim, although this has been most... As long as the Empire continues to uphold its treaty obligations, my government does not concern itself with the internal politics of Skryim.
What can I get for you? I'm sorry, but I think you've had enough for the moment. See ya.
Do enjoy yourself.
None of these people cares a whit about the religious aspects of this war. Another sign of the degeneracy of your empire. There are those in the Empire who would wish to evade their obligations to help root out the Talos heresy. Fortunately, those most opposed to the Emperor's wise policy have now branded themselves traitors as well as heretics. I am here to remind the ruling classes of Skryim that their loyalty to the Emperor requires cooperation with the Thalmor. There are those in the Empire who would wish to evade their obligations to help root out the Talos heresy.
I did hear that the Argonians had been banned from...
There is peace now, but make no mistake, this is not a peace forged out of necessity. It is more like the calm between storms. I lead the Justiciars. Nords can be quite stubborn. They're slow to change their ways, and we find more heretics every day. But mark me well. I will purge the heresy from this land as surely as the flame burns the flesh from the bone.
I don't recall... See that disgusting drunk over there? A high-ranking official in the East Empire Company, believe it or not. To maintain relationships. By the way, I don't know who you are, but unless you want me to blow your cover, we have a I care little about... But I do respect power, and the Thalmor have that. They leave me alone, and I leave them alone.
Well, I did hear that the Argonians have been banned from living inside.
What can I get for you, sir?
They're only allowed on the
Of course. I'll be waiting by the door for everyone to be distracted.
And they're as poor as wretches.
It's a necessary part of my job to mix with
I hope you're enjoying yourself, sir.
Such as they are.
Good day.
Is the food and drink...
It is not eyes that reveal another's true nature. It is the heart.
It's only a matter of time.
I hope you're enjoying these parties. It's good I hope you're in... These parties are a great way to earn a little extra money.
The hospitality of
And
the
this war has taken a toll on the merchants of Skryim. Let's hope that it ends soon for their sake.
I couldn't have said it better myself. It's been some time since I've had any news from elsewhere in Skryim. What have you heard?
I heard those mages up in have been trying to figure out how many dragons there are in Skryim. They seem to think it's at least a dozen. I'm sure they're exaggerating. They're probably trying to scare us into giving them more money and influence, so they can save us from the dragon's threat.
Are you enjoying the party?
Everything is splendid, thank you.
Excellent. I'll leave you to it then.
There are words spoken and words unspoken.
None of these people cares a whit about the religious aspects of this war. Another sign of the degeneracy of your
inside the
empire.
walls of Winham.
Until next time.
They're only allowed on the city docks now. Most of them sleep together in one building, and they're as poor as wretches. May wisdom light your path.
I'm sorry, sir. I'm on duty.
What does a fellow need to do to get a drink around here? Ah! If there's anything I can ever do for you, do not. Wonderful! I can. Is that all? Stand back and behold my handiwork. Attention, everyone! Could I have your attention, please? I have an announcement to make.
Let's go, before anyone notices us.
To Ellen Wynn, our mistress. I speak figuratively, of course. Nothing could be more unlikely than that someone would actually...
Let me do the talking. So far, so good. Let's hope nobody saw us slip out. We need to pass through the kitchen. Your gear is hidden in the larder. Just stay close and let me do any talking. Got it? Follow me.
Who comes, Malvern? You know I don't like strange smells in my kitchen.
A guest feeling ill. Leave the poor wretch be.
A guest? In the kitchens? You know this is against the rules.
Rules, is it, Savani? I didn't realize that eating moon sugar was permitted. Perhaps I should ask the ambassador.
Get out of here. I saw nothing.
Your gear is in that... I'll lock the door behind you. Don't screw this up. I need to lock the door behind you, or the patrol... might notice something's wrong. I need to lock the door behind you, or the patrols might notice something's wrong. Hurry it up. I've got to get back before I'm missed. Come on. If someone misses me at the party, we're both dead. I need to lock the door behind you, or the patrols might notice something's wrong. Hurry it up. I've got to get back before I'm missed.
Did you see those robes
You're on your
marching
own
this
now.
morning? Who are they with? More of the emissary? Treaty enforcers? No, they're high mages, just in from Alinor. I guess herself is finally... Did you hear something?
Find your place.
Time to learn your place. You are but a... No more! I yield! I'll see you burn!
I earned it.
What was that?
I had my own expenses, you know.
Silence.
Do not pursue.
I'll see you burn! Never should have come here. Oh, not so fast!
I told you. I don't know anything else about it. Fine, whatever you want. Can't you just kill me and get it over with? There's this old man. I've seen him around Riften. I don't know where he lives. I don't know his name. Yes, he matches the description of this Esbern guy you're looking for. Maybe it's him, maybe it isn't. That's all I know, okay? Why don't you just kill me already? What? Who? What? Yeah. Come on, this way. I've seen the guards use it to get rid of bodies. It must lead somewhere. I guess you know what you're doing.
Listen up,
I've got to find a way out of
You're
here.
trapped in here, and we have your accomplice. Surrender immediately, or you both die.
Never mind.
Silence,
I'm
traitor!
dead already.
Move! Over here! Slowly. I'll end your miserable life! I'm going to put you down!
I saw guards dragging bodies over here. Might be a way out. If you like, but we need to find a way to unlock that trapdoor.
Mercy!
Cloudspire Manor. Now there's a fine home. Up for sale, too. If you're interested, move to this street. What is it? Dragons?
Still here. You lead, I'll follow.
It means so much to us to have the claw back where it belongs. Thank you.
You're new around here, so I'll go easy on you. But don't get on my bad
Officers are too
side.
friendly with strangers.
You made it out alive, at least. Your gear's safe in my room, as promised. Did you learn anything useful? Really? That seems hard to believe. You're sure about that? Esbern? He's alive? Figures the Thalmor would be on his trail. You mean aside from wanting to kill every blade they can lay their... Esbern was one of the Blade's archivists, back before the Thalmor smashed us. He knew everything about the ancient dragon lore of the Blades. Obsessed with it, really. Nobody paid much attention back then. I guess he wasn't as crazy as we all thought. Ironic, right? Even so, Do they know where he is? Riften, eh? You'd better get to Oh, and when you find Esbern, if you think I'm paranoid, you may have some trouble Just ask him where he was on the 30th of Frostfall. The Blades have always... Now our purpose is clear. I'm all that's left of the Together, we're going to stop these... The Thalmor happened. Thanks to the White Gold Concordat, they've been able to operate through the Great War. Only 30 years seems to me. But to answer your question, the White Gold Concordat was the fancy name they put on the peace treaty between... It ended the... Also trampled on the sacred name. There's no simple answer to that. You want... They're the rulers of the Aldmeri Dominion, what used to be the imperial provinces of Somerset Isle and Valenwood. The Thalmor take the arrogance of high elves to the extreme. They believe they are the rightful rulers of all of Tamriel. For a century or more, the Thalmor had been picking away at the Empire. Valenwood was the first. But even the Blades didn't see the Great War coming. We underestimated the Thalmor, and they destroyed us. What is it?
We fight all our Sovngarde beckons every one of us.
Do you need something?
But this land is ours.
What do you need, Dragonborn?
Of the scourge that has sullied our hopes and our dreams.
Do you need something? Do you need something? What is it? What do you need, Dragonborn?
Whatever. Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs. All right, then. You're looking for the finest weapons and armor. Mm-hmm.
It means so much to us to have the claw back where it belongs.
Thank you. Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures. Till next time.
Damn shame.